Hey guys, welcome back. Got something a little bit different today. I'm going to be going over how I make my models and how you can too. Before we start, big thanks to Gojo.edits123 for requesting this video. If you have any requests for any videos or bots you'd like me to make, leave them down in the comments and I'll try to get to all of them as soon as possible. So, the first thing I do is I pick a character and a reference image for the character. For this tutorial I'm going to be using Shattered Glass Skywarp. Most of my bots start from one of my base models. I've made a base for cars, helicopters, jets and tanks. For this one I'll be starting with a jet. The download for these models are down in the description, along with the rest of the bots I've made. Now that we're editing the base, there's a couple things we have to look at. First are the draw tools. These are used for setting up joints, movement, and all the small detail work. If you're starting from one of my bases, you don't really need to worry about joints, those are already set up. Next are the color options. There's a default color, and then there's an individual color for each piece. Those need to be toggled if you want to use them. The base is already set up, so you don't have to do that if you don't want to. Now we can start pulling colors from the reference image. For Skywarp that would mean starting on the body, then I'll move on to the wings and I'll get them colored. Then I'll add this blue line using the draw tool. The line is made up of two normal segments, a rounded segment and a triangle. I'll add another triangle to the wingtip to make it look cleaner. Next up are the arms. They're pretty plain, so I'll just recolor them. The legs are the same, so I'll recolor those as well. Since these models are 2D, it's easy to lose depth, so to help with that, we'll make the back, leg and arm slightly darker. Moving up the head, I start by colouring it, then I'll add a little extra detail. After that, I'll add this neck piece along with some extra detail in the cockpit. At this point I'll test the alt mode, and it already looks good, but there's a couple things we can improve. First I'll move the neck piece in front of the body so it shows up in the alt mode. Then I'll go back and update the wings a little bit more, and that looks good. And there we have it, that's how I make one of my models. When I first started doing these, I was just working off a base I downloaded, but I slowly built up adding more detail over time. Eventually that led into me making my own bases and making much more detailed models, and a lot of the time I'll still work off of those bases. But if I want something new, I'll remove the alt mode parts and make up new ones. That's how we end up with models like Animated Swindle and G1 Optimus Prime. I also reuse these models as starting points, like turning Swindle into Cyberverse Soundwave and Macadam. So going off of that, you wouldn't just have to start off one of the bases, you could start off any model I've made and just make your own character out of it. Anyway, that's about it for this video. Like I said earlier, if you got any requests, leave them in the comments, and if you want to download these bases or any other models I've made, my StickNodes profile is linked in the description.